queens, I have finally come to you guys ready to do a Halloween makeup tutorial. Now I asked some of y'all to send me pictures on my Instagram, and while some of the pictures y'all sent me was really good and cute, the problem was they were cute. One thing you should always know about me is that for Halloween, I don't do cute. Like, I go as Saw or like a devil with a slit throat or whatever. So today I'm gonna be doing something basic because, as y'all know, my videos tend to go on forever, and I'm not having that today. So instead, I will be doing like a easy tutorial. Somebody did tell me that they wanted me to show them how I do the slit throat thing. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do something similar and do like a scar going across my face to make it look like something has scratched my face. Now, I've never done that one before, so I think this is going to be a fun challenge for us all. Anyway, for this video, I will be using a bottle of Halloween blood. I know this looks like oil, doesn't it? A bottle of liquid latex, a damp beauty blender, the festival palette, you know, and then, you know, just regular foundation, and then paper towels. Now, honestly, you can use toilet paper or whatever. I just say I'm using paper towels because they're thicker, and with toilet paper, depending on how thick or thin you want the layer of skin to look, is how thick or thin you want what you're using to be. So if you want it to look thin, I would say get toilet paper. But I'm not using toilet paper. Either way it goes, they both work, because this is super thin also. But they both work. So yes, we're gonna get right into this tutorial. Okay guys, so first we're going to start off by just making lines to pretty much draw out where you want to make your scars. So I did this using black eyeshadow. You can really use anything that works for you. You can use liner or whatever, but we're pretty much just making a base for where we want to lay down our toilet paper and liquid latex. Okay, so you see kind of a weird bottom where I'm gonna lay the tissue. Now, for this next part, I don't have a brush for this. Yeah. Kind of got to be careful with the liquid latex part, because and I'm not gonna even lie to y'all, I'm about to use a plastic fork, a plastic knife, because I don't want to dip any of my brushes into this because it'll dry on the brushes, and it's just I adore my brushes too much. So I'm gonna get like a little ghetto-ish here. Okay, and as you can see, I am basically just taking my knife and I'm laying down the liquid latex where I put my lines in. So that's why I drew the lines, so I could have a whereabout of where I want to put them. So after that, I'm going to let that dry up a little bit. As you can see me fanning, and then I'm tearing little strips of the toilet paper or napkins just to lay them down. Okay, so I know y'all judging me and look at my face, you're like, oh my god, what's she doing? Okay. Okay, so we have like the first layer applied, and this is the thin part, which I'm kind of rethinking it. I should have did the thicker one, but who cares right now? What I'm gonna do is go back and apply liquid latex again, and then once I'm done with that, the parts that I want to take off, because I put extra on there, the parts that I want to take off afterwards, I will. Okay, next I'm just going back over that thin layer of napkins or paper towels, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just putting liquid latex on it. Oh, y'all peep my tattoo. Yes. But back to the video. Yes, and you see me here cutting off the excess amounts of the toilet paper that I'm putting down. But mainly I'm just making sure I'm doing good layers of this, because the most important thing about it is layering. Because once you go in to cut, you don't want it to look super thin, but you also don't want it to look super thick. So that's why I'm trying to put thin layers on there instead of just really, really thick ones. And now I'm just repeating the same steps. So I'm cutting more paper towels. This time is thinner layers, and cutting off the excess and just putting it on the semi-dry liquid latex and rubbing it in. So next, your girl is going in with that blow dryer. I have it on the cool setting, but it was taking forever to dry. So I just went ahead and pulled out my blow dryer and was just like, you know what, forget it. But this is not a necessary step. This is just if you're super impatient like I am. And next we're going to go in with foundation. And if you don't know why I'm going in with foundation, this is pretty much just to make it blend into my skin. So you don't want white stuff on your skin. You want it to look like yours. And it's a really hard step to get it to look exactly like your skin. So I have to apply foundation all over, not just on the latex and the tissue. Because even with it, it looks super shiny in a way. So I had to put very thick layers on there to get it where I wanted it to be. So at this point I kind of got tired of doing the other side, and I also realized I can't put foundation all over the other side of my face without starting at least doing my eyebrows. So that's basically what I'm doing, because even though one side of my face is kind of jacked up with all the scratches, in the end I want the other side to look pretty normal and glamorous as it would had I not been scratched. So this is just me, doing up my eyebrows. Definitely not my best eyebrow look. I'm not proud of it. But hey, it's not about the eyebrows this time. So I'm going back into the other side and then just making the liquid latex look more like it's actually my skin instead of some stuff that I glued onto my face. Okay, so while I was off camera, I went ahead and did a cut inside of the liquid latex so you could see kind of how it would look. And now I'm just kind of going through and making the other 3 cuts. Y'all, please use smaller scissors. These were just the only things that were available to me. And I also, apparently I didn't care about life, because if I would have put myself in the eye, I would have been done.
But yes, please be careful because I also use an X-Acto knife. I would not recommend this if this is your first time doing these things, but I've done this I don't know how many times, so it's whatever. But as you can see, I'm kind of filling in the cuts with black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, just to make it look dark. So when I lay the blood, it doesn't just look red. It looks kind of like a deep cut instead of just blood dripping. And I'm cutting off the excess parts of the latex. So once again, the cuts can look deeper. Because with them looking like that, they would not have looked like deep cuts. They just would have looked kind of odd. Okay, so now I am taking another knife. I'm so sorry, y'all. If I known that I did not save my brushes, I would have came prepared. But I'm taking just another knife and I'm going into those cuts. And I am like pretty much just putting blood around and in them to make it look kind of nasty and gory and like somebody scratched the heck out of my face. And normally I would recommend letting it drip, but since I still had another part to do, I wasn't trying to let it drip. And this stains very, very much. So, yes, be careful with how much you put on there. So now I'm going ahead and I am putting the latex on my neck for the slit, and it got everywhere. Please do not let this get inside of your clothes because it does not come out. It's a good thing that I never wear this shirt though, so great. But I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did with this latex, except for I'm not using paper towels. I can just use the latex and that's it. But once I'm done blow drying it and letting it dry, I will go in with foundation and then a cut and then darken it up with black eyeliner or eyeshadow and then take the blood and basically do the same thing that I just did with the cut. So I did that off camera because I feel like I took up a lot of your time just from showing the first part.
And this is our finishing look. So you guys hit me up in the comment section, tell me what you think. Now that you kind of see an idea of what I was talking about, let me know some other looks you want me to try. I think this one turned out looking really, really good. But yes, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Bye.